right, man. Let's talk about Jameson Williams and the Lions being a game and a half out of the wild card spot. So, kind of talked about the Rams yesterday as far as kind of Cooper Kupp injury, where they could be going. And the pick looking better and better. They do got a second round pick too. They probably gonna be looking to deal that. But yeah, Jameson Williams. They said they expect them back after Thanksgiving. It could be the week of the Jacksonville Jaguar game, or it could be the week after that. So I think it's New York, Buffalo, Jacksonville. So he could be about 3 or 4 weeks out, and they could be making a playoff push. But we know when expectations on the rise for the Pistons, for the Lions, we know they wither under pressure. So with them actually playing for something, and some pressure on there, they probably gonna fall short. But the good thing about it is, they just got lucky for 2 games, and they are extremely bad. They play a good New York Giants team this week. They could have 2 very high draft picks. They can will and deal those picks to get future assets and assets. They can help the team right now in the draft or outside the draft. But with Jameson Williams, cool. DJ Shark, he coming back to practice. Romeo Core, they see him, if he healthy enough to play this year, more likely he done on the team anyway. Josh Reynolds, he questionable, so he getting healthy. And the only real thing is that they probably should have kept DeAndre Swift out as long as possible. But then again, Craig Reynolds out. So, unless Swift heal, and you have a healthy Swift going into a stretch run, but Jamal Williams playing well. He need to be spelled. Justin Jackson, I liked him since he was at Northwestern. So they could be getting some help back, but obviously that's big for the offense. So with Shark, Reynolds, Jameson probably not really contributing much, but Shark, Reynolds healthy, Amon-Ra St. Brown healthy, hopefully DeAndre Swift healthy. With the way Jamal Williams playing, he could just assist him. The offense should be more explosive. James Mitchell getting healthy, an athletic tight end out of Virginia Tech. So some things starting to go into play, and Jameson Williams is just gonna be that guy. He's just gonna be the be the guy that just spells some guys. Just get some work in. I don't know how much you want to feed him the football. I've been an advocate of holding him out the whole year. A lot of people are against it. It's football, but the Lions, the way they luck running, with so many injured players, can you really risk a first-round pick getting injured? In my opinion, I don't think you can do it. That's my humble opinion. Just the way your luck be going. But hey, if you give him an opportunity to get some snaps his rookie year and get his feet up under him, I think a lot of people would be down for that. So I ain't really mad about it. I ain't really tripping about it. I understand it. I definitely understand it. So, I wouldn't put him on kick return though. That's stupid. But however they use him, they use him. So it's gonna be interesting to see how they use him. Obviously you don't want them always running deep routes. You don't want to line them up in the backfield and run them. You want to be as friendly to his capabilities as you can. If you do a good job getting down the field, if you do a great job, why would you do that? All right, sorry. When you do a good job in the screen game, so they ain't different. But put them on in and rounds, line them up in the backfield like Debo and St. Brown. Ain't what I'm doing. Kick return, punt return. They say he ain't had no setbacks and he going in the right direction. So I seen him running some routes a couple months ago, looking good, cutting. But then again, it's a different thing when you're going out there in the cold. You're going out there on a quote unquote turf at Ford Field, and turf has been a big topic. Tracy Walker just blasted them having turf. Aaron Rodgers blasted them having turf. Everybody that blew their leg out, now the players complaining about turf. Well, what was this at in the last CBA collective bargaining agreement? That teams that have grass. What are y'all freaking negotiating as a union? At the end of the day, I would not, if I'm them, I would not be contributing to the National Football Association union. I would not be contributing to that, and they still got to represent you under union rules. Y'all didn't get nothing. Y'all got more rest time. That's it, and that's nothing. Y'all didn't get more money. It's more money ever in football. Y'all didn't get creative control over jerseys. Y'all didn't get Y'all didn't get grass. Nothing. Remember AstroTurf? You know what I'm saying? That was some bull crap right there. And under that grass, under that turf, ain't nothing but cement. AstroTurf was synonymous with cement. So it shouldn't even like came to this. Y'all should have had this in the CBA. You know, everybody should have to roll if you are an indoor team, everybody should have to roll they fucking grass out like Arizona do. They roll their grass out outside and roll it back in for game day. So be it. What are y'all fighting for in the NFL? Nothing. Y'all got no balls, no kahuna, no power. Y'all can't go a week without missing the check. That's a bigger problem when you retire. Even though that's the primary source of your revenue, that shouldn't be your only revenue. One income is too close to none. Or too close. They say two income is too close to one, and one income is too close to none. You know, and that should go for everybody. If it's a side hustle, you know, a lot of people's side hustle turn into $1 billion businesses. I'll tell you that, man. That's all I got to preach in my head. Americans are lazy, bro. They don't want to do shit. That's one thing I can say. Americans are lazy. They don't want to do a goddamn thing. So all you got to do is go out there and be the middleman. But, you know, nonetheless. But yeah, it's going to be good to see Jameson out there. But I wouldn't expect to see a ton of him out there. So we're probably looking at Shark, Reynolds, St. Brown, Price, Jameson when he get back, and then you're probably looking at Tom Kennedy. I think that play Tom Kennedy, you know, made yesterday, versus the Bears, he's proven he should be in the league, man. That's not bullshit Tom Kennedy no more. He belongs. And there's no exception about that. Tom Kennedy belongs. He deserves a spot on the roster, bro. I mean, what he can do on the slot, I know you got St. Brown who run the slot. I mean, if they go 4 wides, I mean, you got Jameson who can run in the slot, but you really ain't dependent on him to do nothing really. But just learn and just, you know, kind of get some reps in there. Next year he can kind of hit the ground running. You know, but really your slot guys is probably St. Brown and Reynolds could do some slot, but Tom Kennedy earned a spot on the team. But nonetheless, man, they're a game and a half out the wild card, by the way. I didn't recognize that, but you got to understand, NFC South has been terrible. Who else you got? NFC West is supposed to, you know, on paper supposed to be the best, you know, perhaps in the league. You know, it's a dog fight, Seattle winning it, but like I said, the Rams were slipping. So, I mean, when you start to look at it, it's to the point where NFC looking whack, and then you look over in the AFC North. I mean, you know, Deshaun Watson, can he come back and do something? I mean, I doubt it. But Cincinnati, no Jamar Chase. Cleveland, we'll see with Watson. I think they had 6 losses too. So Watson ain't got much time for error. He probably gonna be in Jameson Williams mode. Yeah, he probably gonna be in, you know, kind of just getting reps in there. He played in a year and a half. So you look in the AFC South, nothing really there. You know, Tennessee, they trying to make it do what it do. You know, people complain about Malik Willis. You know, they told Malik Willis not to turn the ball over. Shit, they ain't got no receivers over there neither. So Houston, I mean, they ain't got enough offensively. Just had defense pretty good. Shout out to Stingley, ain't getting no love. Stingley, man, Derek Stingley is just as good as Sauce. So, you know, he just ain't on a winning team or in the New York market either way. AFC East, you know, it's good. It's becoming, everything is getting closer. You know, Buffalo peaked early. You know, they go through a low valley, and let's see if they can peak at the right time. Miami is rolling. Tua is MVP caliber right now. And then you look in the AFC West, you know, if the Chargers get healthy, could be scary. But the Chiefs is, still dominant. The Raiders and Broncos, disappointment. So, I mean, it could be possible. The Lions' offense, when healthy, is explosive. Can they stay healthy? Pascal, I know he went to the, for defense, he went to the locker room last week. Julian came back. So, now that Aiden Hudson gets some help across that line, Charles Harris back, Romeo come back, you going to start seeing Aiden Hudson really emerge. Like I said, people don't understand football. It's not a one-man sport. It's not an individual sport. Even basketball is an individual sport, but individually you can get your numbers. It's not that. It's not that. So you need help. And a little bit of help, and he's back to doing what he should do. People say, oh, he's a bust. And like, dog, it's him on the line and a bunch of guys who probably wouldn't even be playing. So, 8 game and a half out, and if the Rams keep, even though they 3-6, they right there too. They right there too. So, they right in the thick of shit too. So, and, they can turn it around, know without Cooper cut, Stafford concussion elbow, but it's still free game out there. But the Lions getting healthy across that defensive line. The DB starting to gel. The linebackers, it is what it is. Rodrigo come back this week, hopefully. If not, Barnes is stepping up. So, I mean, it wasn't just a talent issue. It was an injury issue. So injuries really killed them. And that's what people got to understand, dude. So injuries really killed the franchise. It's a green light, and they still got a green light. So crazy. But that's all I got, man. So thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, make subscribe button, hit the bell icon button, hit all our notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live and drop video. Financially, want to support the channel, Cash App, $CJ313, Venmo CJ313, PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist, more videos like this. Hit the link tree. It's the first link in the description.